Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about an attitude of gratitude as part of our healing, to help us get through the pain of a broken heart, to help you get through the confusion and the destabilizing experience of having come through a narcissistic, abusively relationship. And if you're still in it, or if you're coming through the end, know that you're not alone, that I'm here to support you, because it's one of the most painful, confusing, destabilizing experiences I've ever gone through. And I've been through a lot in my life. Nothing ever like this. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I wouldn't even wish it on the person who unleashed all this cruelty. So keeping an attitude of gratitude helps you get through. Actually, I'm just going to turn back. Helps you get through the pain, the confusion, the shattered heart, just that little bit easier. And I'm not going to say it's an easy process, because it's not. It's one of the most shattering experiences. But what it does, it makes you stronger. It helps you see life from a different angle, from a more beautiful space, because you've come through so much, so you learn to appreciate the little things. And I've always been one to appreciate the little things, but I stopped noticing. The more hurt I got, the more I stopped noticing the little beauty, the beauty in life. So I hope you can hear the ocean. It's pretty awesome. So I hope you don't mind me sharing this beauty with you, not to throw it in your face and say, look at me, I'm healed, because I'm not. I'm still, it's a healing process and it takes time. But I wanted to hopefully share this little bit of love and joy with you as you are going through, especially if you're in the relationship still, or you're just coming out the other end. I want to just share that little bit of beauty with you and just remind you that there is so much more life, there's so much more love after a toxic or narcissistic relationship. You learn not to define yourself by the pain, but while you're going through it, I want you to remember to just be really gentle with yourself. Be really kind to yourself. Be really loving to yourself, because I know that your self-esteem, your self-worth would have taken a real hit. Your confidence would have taken a real hit. Your self-love would have taken a real hit. Your clarity and your reality would have taken a really big hit. So while you're working through it, I want to just remind you of the beauty when you're coming out of it, what's awaiting for you. The life, the love, the joy, so much joy. And you will appreciate it even more than you did before, simply because you've come through so much. And so just reminding you how keeping an attitude of gratitude is going to help you get through it just that little bit quicker, just that little bit easier, okay? Because God knows it's painful enough. If we can at least still appreciate the little joys in life, and go back to our true loving selves and recognize that whatever happened, it wasn't our fault. It's not your fault. And, you know, didn't matter what you did, it was never going to be enough for this other person. And that's on them. That's sad for them, that they can never get enough, that nothing will ever keep them happy. And that just shows the emptiness that they're living, and that they always need someone else to fill themselves up. So be grateful that you have the ability to fill yourself up. Be grateful that you can appreciate the little things. Be grateful that you have a chance to heal. Be grateful that there's others in the world that understand you. So don't try and explain this to those who don't want to know about it, because they will just minimize you and dismiss you, and you will feel even more lonely. You'll feel even more self-blaming, self-shaming, and you've been blamed and shamed enough. And so I'm here to just remind you, keep that attitude of gratitude. Keep your heart open, because you will love again. Okay? Life is just too beautiful to allow one person, or a couple of people, to spoil your entire life. And God knows they tried, because they have such little self-love that they need to try and destroy someone else, instead of them working on their own self-love and knowing that they were loved by someone. You couldn't do any more, because if they don't love themselves, you're trying to fill a vessel that is full of holes. You're trying to fill a vessel that is never going to be filled. And so be grateful that you now have the opportunity to fill you and to love you unconditionally and unapologetically. And that's such a beautiful space. So while you're hurting, while you're picking up the broken pieces of your heart, know that this is what's waiting for you: the beauty, the open-heartedness, the love, the light. And know that you will get through this, okay? And in the meantime, I'm going to keep sharing my little expeditions with you, if that's okay. And hopefully there's enough on my on my channel now to enough videos for you to get support from. And in the meantime, know that I'm always sending you lots of love and light. And yeah, just keep being grateful as much as you can. In the meantime, love yourself, heal yourself, cry if you need to, laugh if you need to, scream if you need to, hit a pillow if you need to, and then breathe it out and come back to center and release it as part of your healing. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. In the meantime, I'm going to send you lots and lots of love, as always. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Okay, bye.